Hello everybody, the search for happiness. So today we're talking a bit about happiness. It's towards the end of our classes, and so now we look at what have we learned, what can we apply what we learned, and how is it going to make us a different person. By now several of you and many of you know that I have this statement that says educate the mind and you better the individual, but if you educate the soul, you can better the world. And that's what we hope to do as we transition to what we learned, to what we can put into practice, and how we can be a better person today than we were yesterday. So there's a couple things that I think about when I think about what can we do to be happy. Because happiness is certainly a consequence of education. As we know, those that live in a country with a high level of education, the highest levels of education, tend to be the most productive, have the most advanced standard of living. And they also tend to be more content. So, to be happy, to be the kind of person that you want to be, first thing you have to do is you have to do what you like. If you do what somebody else likes, you'll make somebody else happy. If you do what you like, you have a better chance of making yourself happy. So you've got to, first and foremost, do what you like. There's very little that you could that can't be overcome if you do what you like. I often tell people too, even my kids, I'll say, you know, if you do what you like, even if you're not good at it, you're going to have fun. And that's part of it, is to do what you like. Second is to contribute something. The people who are the happiest that I've run across have contributed something to society, have contributed their unique talents and skills and abilities, and as a result of what they've contributed, they have a sense of peace, wonder, excitement, even tranquility. They feel like they've given something of themselves to other people. And that's a great testament to the way that you live your life. Third is be kind to others. Kindness. I've rarely met an unhappy person who is also kind. If you see somebody who's, how are you, with a smile, odds are, more often than not, they're going to be a person that is happy in what they do and who they are. So be kind to others, a sense of kindness. And lastly, as I often talk about, as much as about education, is about always look for the good along the road of life. So if you always look for what is good, for what is positive, for what is right, for what is decent, for what is honorable, those values that we often think are higher level values, I think that you have a better chance than not of being a happy, content person. So, as we move towards the end of the class, even if we were to start the next class, I hope that you, at least somewhere along the line, think about how best you can develop a policy, philosophy, process, whatever you want to call it, that would lead to more happiness in your life. I would say there's 4 things that you should do. You should, first of all, do what you love. No matter what anybody else tells you, you've got to do what you love. Again, happiness will come no other way than to do what you love. Second is that you have to contribute something. If you do what you love, odds are you're going to contribute your unique talents to the betterment of the humankind. And so that's an important aspect. Be kind to others. Kindness is infectious. If you're smiling and asking somebody how they're doing, they're often going to do the same thing back. And last is to always look good along the road of life. Hope that helps everybody. It's been a pleasure to spend a couple minutes with you. Certainly look forward to again. Enjoy.